Hi Capricorn, thanks for tuning into my channel. This is Patty Boyle at the Healing Room. I have already pulled cards for the month of March 2017 in the areas of love, money, and health. Before we get started, I'd like to let people know that I do not believe in coincidence. I only believe in synchronicity. So if you are here, that means you will be receiving at least one nugget of truth that helps to guide you to be on path or to keep you on path. I do not believe in coincidence. I believe that your spirit guides and angels guided you here. And like I said, you will at least get one nugget that will help you in your life. And if it's not from me, it will be something that guides you to somebody else who shows you what you need to know. If you're interested in getting a personal reading with me, you can get in touch with me through my email. It is thehealingroomcrystals@gmail.com. In addition to that, I suggest that you also watch your rising sign and your moon signs. Sometimes your rising or moon might carry more weight than your sun sign. And for your best overview, I would suggest watching all three. I have pulled cards for the three categories, so I'm going to actually bring the camera down so you can take a look at it with me, and we can talk about the different categories for you this month. Okay, so for starters, the love category. So I have the Two of Cups. So this is for people who, I'm going to read it a couple different ways because these are general readings and you may or may not resonate. So I like to give it a nice overview. All right, so for the Two of Cups, which to me is the soulmate card, or the card of people who are completely comrades, equal balance of energy. So I feel like your relationship is actually, I'm going to read it first for those who are in a partnership. Your relationship is actually pretty karmic. Again, I feel like it's your soulmate. I do feel like it's had underpinnings of either you or the person you're with trying to be the heavy, trying to be dominating. But I feel like that is no longer. I feel like that's been discovered and it no longer holds weight. It's no longer what you guys want. It's been brought out into the open and you guys have talked about it and you've decided that it's time to simply be in the love, because I feel like there's great love here. Okay. Now, for those of you who are not in a relationship, I feel that somebody is on deck. This is somebody who is going to be coming to you. With the Five of Swords. This also might be somebody who is kind of a dominating energy, I'm just saying. And they might irritate you at first, but you'll kind of be like, I don't know what it is. I just can't get this person out of my head. But keep your eyes peeled, because whether you may already know this person, you may already have words with this person, but I feel like for those of you who are in a partnership, you guys have actually decided, either you've told your partner like enough, like I'm leaving unless you get your act together, and he or she has acquiesced and been like, okay, my gosh, I didn't realize I was such a brute. I apologize. And if you don't have a relationship that you're currently in, it means that you're probably going to wind up finding somebody very soon. So, all right, next up, we're going to have the money category. All right, and this is actually a kind of a very polarizing set of cards here. So it looks like you've gone through the mill when it comes to money. Something has been taken away from you. I guess you've had a lot of money troubles in the past. All right. And it's been like, oh my gosh, how am I going to survive? But I feel like those days are over. And this is actually almost like this is the wishes coming true card. So the Nine of Cups is, I mean, you could win at the track, you could win the lottery, you can get the perfect job. You could, get with somebody who's rich. I don't know, but it's just kind of like things coming true for you after a time of purification, which is really what the Tower does. It's a card of purification. So it's a breakdown, breakthrough in the sector of money. So maybe something that burdened you, maybe your business was taken away, but you know what? It was a money pit and you wanted it to be done, you know? So I feel like right now that actually is on the uptick and it's actually happening for you. So that's really good news because I feel like you guys deserve it. You've been through the ringer. So, all right. So now the last category is health. And I feel like you guys need to actually become a little bit more connected to spirit, to source. Okay. I feel like you're not, you're working too hard in the wrong areas. And it's time for you to get in touch with spirit, in touch with the earth. I feel like this is what the problem is. A lot of times you guys are kind of doing all the secular things, but these cards together kind of show me that it's time for you to get peaceful and centered, you know? And with the Eight of Pentacles, it's a very earthy card. So it's like time to get in nature, all right? Learn about new practices. Maybe eat organic. Maybe start doing things that are, you know, like yoga or, you know, something that definitely time for meditation because you're working too hard and I feel like you're working too hard in the wrong areas. The 10 reduces to a 1, which means it's time for brand new beginnings, which is endorsed by the Page, which is the first court card, the Page of Wands. So I feel like you're actually, you know what to do. Page of Wands means you're getting inspired thoughts that are coming into your head that are from God, Goddess, your spirit guides and angels, your higher self. And it's time for you to follow those hits because you're really tired of things not working out. And I feel like it's easily rectified. And I feel like many of these things have to do with your stress. Your stress level actually keeps your health at bay. It keeps you from being healthy. So what they want you to do is start meditating, start looking into new practices. All right. I do feel like things are, if you follow what they're telling you, I got the Page of Wands for another. It's so amazing how these cards will mimic each other for different signs. The Page of Wands is time for you to listen. I can't stress enough how important it is for you to meditate. I feel like you guys have been through it, okay, between the money, with the Tower, Five of Swords, you know, which is like, I've won the battle but not the war. It just feels like you've been battling, and they want you to just relax. I feel like stress is causing a lot of your afflictions. And look into natural remedies. I keep getting that, but it's really important, you know, look into natural remedies. So what I'm doing for this month is I'm actually pulling an additional card from the Doreen Virtue Angel Therapy Oracle deck, all right? And I'm going to let you guys take a look. I'm going to meditate in the cards for a minute, and then I'm going to ask our spirit guides and angels what message they have for you guys for the month of March 2017. All right, thanks for bearing with me. I call upon Almighty God, Almighty Goddess. I call upon our highest level spirit guides and angels, guardian angels, higher selves. I call upon all the angels that work with all of us to come through. I ask you, please give us insight into what message do you guys have for those born under the sign of Capricorn for the month of March 2017. I'm just going to pick one card from the top of the deck. All right, now it is singing and dancing. Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. Again, I got this for another sign too this month. It's time to stop being so rigid. You know, Capricorn's earth sign. I'm a Taurus. I know we can get really stuck energy, and we kind of are. our first response is to power through it. We don't default to passively asking. Like somebody's really got to sit us down and like hold us and be like, just meditate. Like I feel like for you guys, you've done all the action you can do. It's done. Like now it's time for you to relax and allow the universe to come in. Being creative, singing, dancing, um, listening to your favorite album, okay? Stuff that you don't think is important is hugely important. This glare on this card is killing me. Anyway, so I feel like for you guys, the biggest thing is get immersed in something like that. Music is meditation. If you want to listen to an old album side of like the Grateful Dead or Pretenders or I don't know, whoever you like, Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin. I know I'm dating myself, but just be in the moment, be in the now. I feel like there's also an energy of not being in the now and trying so hard to look for the future, and I don't feel like that's beneficial. Okay. My biggest thing for you guys right now is the health sector. I feel like they really want you to just, come on, just listen to us. We have the answers. Like we're giving you the answers. And it's actually embedded in Pentacles, which is the earth. It's embedded in the earth. Herbs, being outside, hug a tree, sit next to a tree, go to the park, take a walk, go by the ocean, go by a stream. Stress for you guys, I feel like, is what really hits you in the health department more than anything else. You guys really carry a lot of burdens. Capricorns come into this life normally almost being like a parent. A lot of times they come into this life and either one or both of their parents drop the ball in some way, shape, or form. But it's what you chose. You choose your parents so that you could hone your gifts of leadership. You guys are great leaders. You're really funny. You're really smart. You see the details and everything, and you're really, really strong. And sometimes it's to a fault because you want to power through everything when the universe just wants you to relax and ask. Okay. So I hope that helped, Capricorn. And again, if you want to have a personal reading with me, the Healing Room Crystals at gmail.com. And I wish you all a very wonderful March. Thank you.